How you going? Day 3 of the 7-day Spark Up Energy Boost Challenge. How are you feeling? Are you feeling a bit more empowered in terms of knowing what is going on and what the fatigue might be telling you? Have you stopped waging a war against fatigue and started tuning in? If so, you're doing absolutely wonderfully. I hope yesterday was enlightening in terms of the deep abdominal breathing, and that you're going to continue to use that tool as you go forward. It's a really great way of getting out of the fight or flight response and just relaxing the whole system, and then being able to move on with a better sense of calm. Today we're going to talk about something that perhaps might seem a little simple, but something that's really important, and that is water. So I talked yesterday about the primary fuels that the body needs to create energy, and that water is one of the key ones, that our cells actually need water for all of their cellular repair, for energy production. And we know that when we're hydrated, we feel so much better. Our skin looks better. You've got more energy, your eyes look clearer. And there's lessons in that, the body knows. The body knows sometimes more than the mind does what is going on and what we really need to stop feeling fatigued. So dehydration is a really major cause of fatigue. And it's something that we often ignore because we're like, yeah, I know to drink water. But how many of you actually track your water intake? And how many of you, when you start feeling fatigued, is water the first thing you reach for? If you're saying, yes, that's what I do, then congratulations, that's awesome. You're really tuning into your body. If you're like, sometimes I reach for coffee, maybe it's time to start going for the water first, seeing whether that makes a difference. Because remember that we're just trialing things that work for our bodies and seeing what we need to create kind of a fatigue elimination plan. So there's a couple of things with water that we just need to know. If you're drinking enough water, you think that you're drinking kind of over 8 glasses a day, particularly if you're exercising more, you feel like you're not thirsty, but you're not getting the benefits from it, there might be something deeper going on in terms of your absorption of that water. And I really encourage you, given I'm not a naturopath, I'm a wellbeing coach, to work with one of your integrative GPs, work with your healthcare provider, if you feel like you're not getting the water absorbed properly. If you're feeling like either really thirsty despite what you drink, or you're just not really sure what's going on. Sometimes there are ways that we can work to encourage the body to absorb more water, and it might be kind of different deficiencies going on. But the simplest way that I really encourage you to do to start working with is to set reminders to drink water. And it's something that I had to do. And even now, when particularly after I've been sick, and I know that my body gets depleted from water when I've been sick or when I've been exercising a lot. Currently, I'm pregnant, and my water intake has really needed to boost up to meet the demands of what my body is going through. I have to set reminders on my phone to remind me to drink enough. And it sounds silly because you're like, I should just drink when I'm thirsty. But by the time you're thirsty, it's too late. The body's already sending signals, and we really need to start to learn to preempt that. So there's a couple of things. First thing, when you start feeling fatigued, go for the water first, and headaches as well. Go for the water first and see whether a couple of glasses of water make a difference. Now, it's not about drinking huge amounts of water once during the day and being like, I've had my water intake. We need regular intake of water to keep the cells really buoyant, to keep us functioning well. So what I encourage you to do is to really, first thing you do in the morning, drink a massive glass of water. I do it when I wake up. Obviously, if you've got health issues, then you need to discuss this with your GP or with your practitioner. But drinking first thing in the morning and getting the water intake started early in the day means that you're not going to be up all night going to the toilet. Really honestly have a think right now about how much water you're actually drinking, and whether you think that the fatigue sneaking suspicion might be that it is related to maybe your cells asking for a little bit more hydration. So Today, what I want you to do as your daily challenge is to set a timer on your phone and drink a glass of water every hour that you're awake. And I'll say, between the hours of 9 and 5, so while you're at work. After 5, body starts to wind down. We might have some water with dinner. Try not to drink a lot of water during meals, drink it after or before, because it dilutes the stomach acid, but really getting into the habit of drinking before your body gets thirsty. So set a timer on your phone every hour between 9 and 5, drink a glass of water and take a note in your journal of how that feels. It's a really simple tool again, but something that once you've got in your toolkit, next time you're feeling chronically exhausted or fatigued, you can be like, maybe it is because of the water. And to just reach for that tool before you reach for there's something wrong with me, or I need caffeine, or I need to exercise more, just start with the simple things. Do I have enough oxygen? Do I have enough water? Some deep belly breaths and a glass of water might be just what you need to start feeling a little bit more energized. So let me know how you got. Join the conversation on Facebook, facebook.com/Beyond Being Well. And I want to hear how you're going. Reply to this email if you like, and let me know what you found so far in your detective work, what's really resonating with you, what you'd like to learn more of. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow when we dive right into what we're fueling our body with. And so that's going to be lots of fun. But for now, enjoy your water, feel energized, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.